I am going to show you how to do the wet on wet watercolor technique. I love this method because it allows colors to blend and really create a soft and smooth fluid effect. I will be using a few different colors today in painting an octopus. I am using a size 0 round brush from Paulina Bright, and I'm going to apply some water onto the surface of my paper. I want the paper to be glossy but not puddling, and I lightly sketched out the octopus, so I am going to make sure my brush remains inside of those lines because wherever you have applied water, the paint will also go. I will then dip my brush in water and massage it into my first color. It should glide on really smoothly across the paper, and you can stick to one color or you can bring in multiple colors. I like to work in sections when doing this technique to prevent the water from drying. So in order to blend each section together, I just use more water. As the name implies, you want to make sure your brush is always wet and your paper is always wet. Once this layer completely dries, you can go back in and add some details using the wet on dry technique. If you want more control, crisp lines, or details, you'll want to do the wet on dry technique, and I've actually created a video that dives into this and other techniques, so I'll link that one in the description. Later on in this video, you'll see that I do the wet on dry technique for the octopus tentacles to get more detailed, crisp lines. If you are new to watercolor, I think this method is great for beginners. It gets you familiar with just practicing the amount of water needed, whether that's on your paper or on your brush, learning how to blend colors smoothly, and I really just find this method so relaxing and interesting to see the different kind of blooms and cloud-like effects that you can get from it. I hope that this tutorial was helpful, and let me know if you have any questions.